His television debut as very fresh-faced teenagers.
Just you and I'm never gonna say goodbye, 'cause I never wanna see you cry. I swore to you my love would remain.
Westlife this morning, folks. What is it like watching it back?
We're not so young now, are we?
Oh, you are. You're still fresh-faced.
Lots of good memories, but at the same time, you know, it's very difficult to look at yourself when you're so young and naive. And you know.
It's strange looking at 5 as well. Obviously, with Brian in there, it's actually feels like it's a football team.
Come on in, Brian. Come on.
Yeah, the big moment.
Donnarumma.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's going to be a sort of a strange kind of next few weeks and indeed months with the farewell tour coming up. I mean, how do you all feel about it at this stage?
Well, I mean, I think it's bittersweet, you know. We're nervous about it, we're excited about it, you know. It gives us the opportunity for all of us to prepare for what's ahead individually. Because we've been living with this for probably, I don't know, 12, 16 months. So, you know, I think it's, you know, all cards on the table now and you can meet people and stuff like that. But in terms of the 14 years we've had, it's been incredible. Like, you know,
what was the catalyst for this? I mean, what was it? Who or what determined that this was going to be?
It's just a case of, like, you know, 14 years doing it more than anything else. There hasn't been one person or one situation or one scenario that's made us go, let's call it a day. I think, you know, we've been doing it since we were teenagers. You know, I mean, I was 17 when Westlife started, and you know, I'm 31 now. So it's been our whole adult life. It's like coming out of school and going straight into the big job that you have for 14 years. And I think for the four of us, the one thing that we always wanted with Westlife was to stay at the top. We never wanted to be one of these bands that, you know, stayed around but kind of faded into the background and kind of, you know, we wanted it always to feel special, and I think with the farewell tour, that's what gives us that opportunity, is a real special farewell goodbye, you know. And we're doing 2 nights in our local stadium in Ireland, Croke Park, which is going to be the final 2 gigs. That's
some local stadium.
Yeah.
Some local stadium.
Yeah, national. Listen, it's 8:10 in the morning, you know.
And hand on your hearts, it is amicable, this breakup, is it?
Oh, completely, yeah. That's the best thing about it. You know, we have our friendship intact, which is very important. We've always been good friends and very honest with each other. And I think over the last year, the more conversations we had, the more honest we all kind of were with each other, kind of realising that, you know, the greatest hits is coming. Maybe it is time to, you know, call it a day.
I think it's only natural. Some people kind of came around to the idea slower than others or quicker than others. You know, that's inevitable. We didn't all walk into room one day and say, yeah, that's it. But I think now in time, you know, everybody feels that it's the right thing to do. You know, 14 years is a long time, and we've, as Keane said, we're walking away with great memories and you know, holding our heads high, I suppose.
We're almost sort of protecting Westlife by doing it, in the sense of, you know, we're, as Keane said, we wanted to go out sort of, you know, at the top of our game. We wanted to protect everything, including our friendships, our sanity, everything, if you know what I mean. You know, just to sort of keep it like it is now, instead of letting it dwindle and everything.
Yeah,
So
and the fans, actually, as well. Because I know I was lucky enough to do the big Saturday night show with Westlife.
You were lucky enough to be a fan.
I was lucky enough to also be a fan, yeah.
Speaking of Christine being a fan, actually, we have this for you, Christine. It's, I don't know which camera, Made with Love for Christine Bleaky.
No way!
And when you open it up, it's got a nice little picture on it as well. You see that? Excellent.
Am I actually allowed to take that and keep that?
Yes, you are.
Oh my goodness. Is it really inappropriate that I'm so excited to take that?
It's all right.
Oh, I love it. Can you do this? This is a thing online, isn't it?
Yeah, we can personalise an album. We just thought for the
no, don't say that. No, we did it just one off.
Yeah, I know I'm not special.
I think it's called mixpixel.com.
Yeah, oh, that is fantastic. It really is. But I was just saying about the show and everything else. The fans that night loved the fact that this was a proper tour. You're all still friends, and you were all in it together. And I think
anyone
that comes
that spends
across.
even a few minutes around us knows that we're still friends. You know. I think people probably, you know, worry, and, you know, they make up things in their heads, or they might read something in the paper. But you know, if you spend 5 minutes around us, you'll kind of realise that we definitely are very much still friends.
Let's have a look at what they will see and hear on your final tour, Lighthouse. Yeah.
Yeah, new song.
The light in the dark, you're the seed in the park, you're the lighthouse that I need.
I love that. It's great. Before you go, I know you're going to be performing on Lorraine after us, but you've all brought coats for our Donate a
Yes, we
have.
campaign, which is very
I brought my
kind of you.
favourite coat.
I brought my second
Favourite
favourite.
My favourite one.
Shane, I can always rely on you.
You know?
I've got
I don't know
Paul,
about the
come on,
boys, though.
Paul.
I don't know about that.
This is our coat collector
Nicky
this
wore this
morning.
skiing last
Somebody's
year.
down on his luck.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. You collected them now? Okay. Will you look
There you
after it
go.
for me?
He'll make good use of those
Thank you very
coats.
much.
Thank you very much, Steve.
There you go. That's
Take
Paul,
good
our
care of
coat
it.
collector officially on Daybreak. Thanks very much, Paul. No, that's great, guys. Thank you so much. That
Thanks a
is
lot.
fabulous. Farewell
Thank you.
tour, big Westlife show on ITV coming up in the next couple of weeks, and you're on Lorraine next,
Yes.
as we say.
Look forward to seeing and hearing you then.
Yeah.
And we'll see you both at the tour next year.
Absolutely,
Obviously.
mate. Absolutely.
Westlife.com.
Clearly, I don't have to be asked twice.